I don't remember doing so much negative criticism of Shatta. I don't think so. And in fact, I remember the time that the VGMA thing happened, the chaos that now gave that rebirth. I had not seen him in a very long time. And that time I was doing my own photography and everything. So when I saw him, I was really happy. I took pictures and everything was on my phone, on my camera. I have never been in the position to say, let me bring him down. But I think in the beginning there was a lot of back and forth between him, Samini, and so there was that. Everything was like we are fighting. I don't think I paid so much attention to that. So there was one time there was an article Ghana Web did about an event that took place. I wasn't there, so I just recarried that topic, and then he calls me and says that he's noticed that I don't like him. I'm on the side of Samini. I'm like, really? That's never. I don't wake up and think I'm going to take sides because trust me, that's not. That's thing I think about. So we spoke back and forth, and then basically that conversation ends like, if you value your life, don't write about me.
Wow.
So I blacklisted him for almost 7 years. Not even mentioning his name anywhere, unless it's a promotion, an event, and I've been paid and he's performing, so you have to put it. So that was the relationship. It wasn't like you are intentionally. No, it was never. And if one of the biggest artists, you can choose not to write for him for 7 good years and you still thrive, then it shows you I don't really care about that. That's not what makes me grow as a business. And so when I hear people say that, I think sometimes people listen to different bits of conversations and they form that in their minds. But personally, I've never been in a position to want to bring someone down and not Shatta.
You mentioned that the final submission was, if you value your life, don't write anything about me. Mm-hmm. Were you scared?
Not really.
Did you report anything of the sort?
I didn't. But
you didn't feel threatened?
I didn't, because I think he had the request that don't write about me, and that's something I can easily do.
But they put a caveat.
Yeah, so that's why I wasn't writing about him. So if you write, then he would. And I said, no, you don't mean anything to me for me.
What brought
and
you
the funny thing is that it was around the Christmas. So in the Christmas, and then you call me, and few days we traveled together
on the same flight
to Tamale. I think Mimi's people, they were doing Tamale invasion or something. So few days we at the airport. He's seated somewhere, and that was a test of not writing about him, because I covered that event and he wasn't even, not even a picture. And and then the fans now start, before this enemy, how can you go to this? And this guy, this is a man of the show, and you haven't even done. I'm like, well, that's what it is. And then it continued. I think the following year, he won Artist of the Year or something. And then Sarkodie won more awards. So I was like, okay, Sarkodie wins 4 awards. And that was my hell, and that was my focus. So I ignored him. And anytime we do that, now the fans are now coming and like, Uchino. But then the truth is that it's coming from somewhere, and that's what it is.
They didn't know the backstory.
They didn't know.
Okay, so after 7 years.
Oh, I mean, after now I write about him. I mean, my people.
You still don't fear your life?
No. I think maybe he's understood that I don't have that intention or whatever, because
What changed after 7 years?
For me, I think also it's because there's a new group of people who work at Ameyaw Debrah, and so most of them, I mean, they are conversating with him on Instagram. They are chatting with him.
Some are his fans.
Yeah, so I allowed that to happen.
So, Charlie, this be a story from Ameyaw Debrah. Myself, now they wonder why Ameyaw Debrah know the blog about Shatta Wale, because you go see Shatta Wale the major headline for story inside, but Ameyaw Debrah never go write about Shatta Wale. So he has been doing this for the past 7 years. They write about Tansik of they love in life. What I say? Where Shatta Wale to give you instructions, you for follow. If you love your life, I say make you no write about them. So Ameyaw Debrah, they honor what Shatta Wale talk Wow. And Ameyaw Debrah get points though. Yeah. But I don't know why Shatta Wale for take to that extent say he did write more about Samini, so he hates him or he doesn't like his career. So he did warn him. First day you meet somebody, wow. Charlie, does Shatta Wale this be the other side of him also, wow. Aside of him also. If today is your first time, you kindly drop your suggestion about what Shatta Wale said to Ameyaw Debrah in the comment section. This was 7 years ago, and I'm going to read and reply to every comment in the comment section. My name is Mr. Showbiz. Kindly turn on the notification post to hit notify anytime I drop a new video, and I'm out.